Hey cardies, Stephanie here. I'm gonna get started on Mother's Day cards. So this is the first Mother's Day card that I made. So let's just get right into it. It is very pink with only black words. So let's go. I have my beautiful butterflies that I used my butterfly Thinlit for. And the big butterfly, I use the Playful palette, the dark pink, and then this is just the Whisper white cardstock paper for the outside of the card, and I did one on the inside. This is a Playful palette cream, and they are both about the same size. One might be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. The bigger one's going to go on the inside. So I have about 6 by 5 inches. And then my card is 9.5 by 6.5. And this is the Playful palette, the dark pink, to match the butterfly. And I just creased it right in the middle. So we can just fold it right in half, okay? So let's get into the card. Put that aside. I'm going to put my butterfly aside. And I am going to be stamping on just a simple white paper on top of a book. All right? Just to make it easier for me. Oh, my colors. I have Sweet Sugar Plum and Basic Black. My blocks, I have my usual D size, and now I'm using my E size block. The stamp sets, I'm using Flourishing Phrases, Butterfly Basics, and Advent Garden. I will also be using my Rhinestones Basic Jewels. And for my glue, I've got my multi-liquid glue, and then I got my fine tip glue pen. All right, now we can get into doing this. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is stamp the side right down here, all the way down, with the Butterfly Basic stamp set. I'm gonna use this cool barbed wire looking thing. And make sure you have something to wipe your stamps off with. Got my D block. Now I'm going to use the Sweet Sugar Plum. And I'm going to not have as much on the card. Kind of like that, then ink up again, and then just take it from there. And that's all I'm going to really be doing all the way down. Lining it up as best as I can. I know this is really hard to see. And then one last time. Okay. So that's pretty so far. Now we are going to stamp the butterfly with the lacy butterfly. So, get my butterfly here, my stamp butterfly. Stamp it down first because I kind of want it light. But if you want a darker one, you don't have to restamp. Or just completely stamp it all down. And this could also be used as a birthday card for someone instead of a Mother's Day card. Look at, and there we go. A beautiful light stamped butterfly. And now I'm going to grab my D block, or not my D, my E block, sorry guys. And I'm going to get from the Flourishing Phrase stamp, I'm going to get this big flower leaf thing. And I'm still using the Sweet Sugar Plum stamp ink pad. Okay, now this, it will really depend on how dark or how light you want it. Okay? I know this stuff doesn't really stick that well to my stamps. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see, just come over here and stamp once, and then kind of just decide. I know all of it's not really going to get on the page, which is fine. And that's really pretty. Okay, then do one more. Stamp it down because we want it light, and then kind of have this coming this way. Oh, that is pretty. I really like that light. Okay, I'm just wiping my stamp. This is a really fast, easy card. So if you have multiple mother figures or friends that are mothers, you could definitely just do a lot of these and just be done really fast. All right. So now I'm done with the Sweet Sugar Plum stamp ink pad. Now I'm going to figure out where I want my butterfly to go. Probably somewhere in the middle would be nice, right? That's cute. Covering that part up. All right. So I think that's where I'm gonna have him. So I'm gonna multi-liquid glue the pen tip side. I'm just gonna glue a little bit. There we go. Remember guys, a little glue always goes a long way. Ooh. And then spill some too. Gosh. Okay, like that. I'm just gonna try to wipe this little bit up. There we go. Okay. Now for the bigger butterfly, turn it over and get the fine tip glue pen and just go right in the middle. Remember, a little does go a long way. I guess he doesn't want to work, so I'm going back to my multi-liquid glue and just doing a little line in the middle, just a very little. And then we're just going to match it up. Okay, just like that. Push down. Okay, so while my butterfly is still flat, I'm going to get my basic jewels. And I think we might just do 2 or 3. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. You could definitely do as many as you would like. Probably do 3. I'll do a third one. Just like that. Oh, that's pretty. Now gently put your index finger right on top of the jewels and lift the wings up, and then do it on the other side. Just like that. How pretty. All right, now we're gonna get our basic black and and the size D block. And then we're gonna come and get our Advent Garden. And we're gonna get the Thanks for Being You stamp. Now, if you have like a Mother's Day, like a Happy Mother's Day stamp, you could definitely use that. I, however, do not. I'm waiting for that order to come in, so I'm just stuck with using what I've got, which is completely fine. Let's see, where are we gonna put it? Maybe over here? Wipe the stamp off. And we are pretty much almost done. Now we have to just do the other page. Okay, so I'm gonna let all this dry. And I'm gonna get my other paper that's gonna go on the inside of the card, and I'm gonna get my Sweet Sugar Plum stamp pad. And I'm going to get my big block, and I'm gonna do kind of another one right along here and up here on the inside. So then you can write, you can handwrite whatever you want to say to your mother or to your friend, or to your sister, you know, anybody you want to give it to that's, you know, a mother, or if you're using this for a birthday card, you know, you can write happy birthday to whoever you would like to give it to. Ugh, this stuff does not want to stick to my pad. Okay, let's see. No. Come on, stick for me. Stamp it down, turn it, and then pretty much decide where you would like it to go, and then just stamp down. And then I'm going to do one more up at the top. Okay. Kind of flip it. All right. And I think that's all I'm really gonna do. I'm going to now glue this part inside my card, right in here. So we are going to use the multi-liquid glue broad tip end. Just flip this over. And remember, a little goes a long way. I know I'm probably getting annoyed by saying that, but you really only need a little. Just smear it all over. And then just put it as best as you can wherever you would like. If you want it on this side, you could do that. Put it wherever, put it however you want. Okay, and then just, there you go. And there's the inside of the card. Now let's put our card cover on top. Again, with the multi-liquid glue, broad tip end. Little goes a long way. Smear it around. Try to go evenly. Just like this. This could also be a thank you card for somebody. that you wanted to thank or appreciate. All right, and then we just gently fold the card. Just like that. Thanks for being you with the butterfly. Oh, that is so pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching my first Mother's Day card, and I'm going to be having a couple more coming out. And remember, you can always find all these papers and the Thinlits and the glues on my website, which will be in the description below. Thank you guys, and have a card-tastic day.